Open world games are getting more and more popular every year. It seems that every E3 we get a look at new ways that developers are trying to one-up each other and create massive worlds for you and I to explore. Well, we decided that we're going to take a shot at it and try to determine the best open world games ever released. What's up, guys? Jimmy or Chaos, welcome to Chaos Top 10s. And today, yes, we are going to be counting down the top 10 best open world games ever made. Now, I fully understand that there are a lot of open world games. I am not going to be able to get them all on this list, so let me know which ones we don't get that you think deserve to have a spot on here. Maybe we'll do an updated version later on, and let's get into this. Turn on notifications, click that bell, check that box so you don't miss a daily upload, and away we go. At number 10, we have Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and starting off the list is an entry in the Assassin's Creed series from 2013. While this may not be your favorite game in the franchise, we thought it had the best open world, as it allowed us to live out our assassin fantasies as well as our pirate fantasies, which a lot of people want to be a pirate. You could get on land and do some hunting, or you could go out to the seas and do some fishing or go pillage and plunder, as well as assassinate those who stand in your way, which is a given on any Assassin's Creed title, and it was a perfect way to kick off the list of open worlds. Probably not quite what you expected, but definitely deserved a spot. At number 9, we have Spider-Man 2, the console version. With the hype coming for the new Spider-Man game from Insomniac, it seemed appropriate to revisit what many consider to be the best Spider-Man game and perhaps the best superhero game of all time, all the way back to 2004 with Spider-Man 2. Based loosely on the Spider-Man 2 film from that same year, this game was the first truly open-world Spider-Man game, allowing you to zip around New York, stopping criminals in their tracks, or just taking a leisurely swing and enjoying the beautiful city. The console version was critically acclaimed. The PC version is a different story, as it was an entirely different game and it kind of sucked. It has gone down in gaming history as the definitive Spidey experience so far. At the number 8 spot, we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And GTA San Andreas was a crazy game. When GTA first went open world with GTA 3 in 2001, it transformed the gaming world as we know it. It seemed with every new installment, Rockstar was setting the bar for open world gaming, but in many gamers' opinions, the best GTA game of this era was actually back in 2004, the same year that Spider-Man 2 was released. San Andreas featured by far the most vehicles, the largest map, the better combat, better visuals, better everything at the time. San Andreas managed to outdo the series and its competitors at that time in every possible way, making it more than worthy of being an addition on this top 10. The Far Cry series is getting bigger and bigger every year, showing off gorgeous worlds and great storytelling, and if you ask me, it has the potential to be the next GTA should this trend of greatness continue. And at number 7, we have Far Cry 3. Now, Far Cry 3 had just about everything you could ask for in an open world game. A beautiful overworld, great gunplay and character handling, memorable characters, which is important, fun missions, and an intriguing story that kept you playing all the way till the end and made you want to play it again immediately after you finished it. In October of 2014, Ubisoft revealed that Far Cry 3 had sold over 10 million copies. With all the Far Cry 5 hype building, the game, from what we've seen so far, is going to be just insane. I highly suggest you prepare yourself by going back and playing any of the titles, especially Far Cry 3. Quite possibly one of the deepest RPGs in gaming history is our number 6 spot today in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. With a massive universe and tons of lore, The Witcher is easily one of the most popular fantasy game franchises in the world, with the best of the bunch, in our opinion, being The Witcher 3, which was released in 2015. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter who is trying to save his adopted daughter from the Wild Hunt, a force trying to kidnap her and harvest the powers that she possesses. Despite small criticisms for a somewhat buggy launch, as many open world games have, it seems like every video game launches with bugs now, and a lack of innovation, the game was critically acclaimed, receiving near perfect scores for just about every major outlet. And in case you're a Witcher fan and haven't heard the news, a Netflix series based on the universe has recently been greenlit, so you guys can go ahead and get excited. There are many games set in a post-apocalyptic future, but none do it quite as well as Fallout. Specifically, Fallout 3 that takes our number 5 spot on this list. Developed by Bethesda and released in 2008, Fallout 3 follows you as you venture out into the nuclear wasteland that is 2277 America to find your father after he goes missing. Despite a few negative things about it, like somewhat repetitive enemy types and somewhat poor real-time combat, Fallout 3 does so much in the right book. The overworld is amazing, and the eerie look at an outcome of a nuclear apocalypse is stunning. The world is massive and manages to feel empty, yet populated at the same time, further adding to the feeling that something horrible has happened here and is yet to happen here. The game, at this moment, has sold over 12.5 million copies and is cited by many as the best in the entire franchise and by some as one of the finest games ever made. Okay, I know some of you are going to laugh, but this game has to be on here. You can't not put it on here. At number 4, we have Minecraft. And one of the most popular games in the world right now and has been for years, and the go-to game for creativity and world creation is Minecraft. It was initially released in 2011 for the PC. I can't believe it was that long ago. I remember watching CNETer's very first video on building a house and went relatively unnoticed for a while. But it was later ported to consoles when it truly hit its stride. Minecraft was praised for its simplicity and emphasis on creativity, as it's a game where you are literally given free reign over a world that you create. As of February 2017, Minecraft has sold over 121 million copies, making it the second best-selling game of all time, beating only by Tetris. But if you ask me, it won't be long until Minecraft takes that number 1 spot. At number 3, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm kidding. The hype train for Red Dead Redemption 2 is insane, but we're going to focus on Red Dead Redemption. I know the sequel is going to be crazy. Red Dead Redemption was developed by Rockstar, of course, and released in 2010, and good God, it's a fantastic game. I've done a playthrough on this in the past. This Western adventure puts you in the shoes of John Marston, a former outlaw who has been tasked with hunting down the members of his old gang in order to save his wife and children and to gain amnesty from the state. He just wants to live. The game featured a beautiful Wild West open world that you could ride around on your horse and chase enemies through towns and have shootouts with the Deadeye feature, allowing you to go into slow motion to blow away as many enemies as possible within a split second. With a heartfelt story, an amazing world, and an incredible replay value, Red Dead Redemption is considered by some to be Rockstar's finest creation. And I don't know about you guys, but I am beyond hyped to get my hands on Red Dead Redemption 2. At number 2, could have been number 1, probably number 1 in a lot of your hearts, we have Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar just knows how to make great games, period. Coming in at number 2 is, yes, GTA 5, released in 2013 and re-released the following year on the 8th generation of consoles. The game has it all. A huge open world to explore, boasting over 81 square kilometers of world to explore, bigger than Red Dead Redemption, GTA 4, and GTA San Andreas worlds combined. A great story with memorable characters, great gameplay, too many weapons and vehicles to count, and a huge online mode that lets you do whatever the hell you want with players around the world, as well as some objective-based games in this massive world like Heist and Races. GTA 5 has sold over a whopping 75 million copies, making it one of the best-selling games of all time. It's no secret why GTA 5 is so successful. It's just a good game. Okay, here we go. Number 1 spot. Did you guess what it was? Let me know in the comment section or on Twitter if you guessed and guessed correctly. And we have Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Coming in at number 1 on our list is Bethesda's 2011 masterpiece, Skyrim. The 5th entry in the Elder Scrolls series, Skyrim is set in a fictional province and tasks you, the player, with hunting down and defeating Alduin, the World Eater, a dragon that has been prophesied to bring the end of the world. Skyrim features a huge and gorgeous open world filled with NPCs to talk to you and send you on quests to level up your skills. You can do the main story right away, or you could never touch it if you don't want to and just do all of the side quests, as they're arguably just as fun as the main storyline. As well as a perfect display of what gamers expect from open world games, Skyrim also introduced new features such as dual wielding weapons and magic, and the removal of the character class system, which was used in previous Elder Scrolls games and is still used in many RPGs today. So far, Skyrim has sold over 23 million copies and is seemingly being re-released every year with something new thanks to the overwhelming praise and the critical acclaim. Skyrim is widely regarded as one of the best games ever made, and today for this list, we're going to call it the best open world game out there. There you have it, my friends. Those are 10 of the best open world games ever created. Let us know where we got it right and wrong in the comment section. There is a link in the description if you want to go give your suggestions for future top 10 ideas. It could end up being a video on the channel. And as always, there is a playlist below with every top 10 we put up, and there's a new one every night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.